Today's video is going to be about how every Nintendo Switch 2 owner should get a Steam Deck in 2025. Let's get to the video and let's discuss.
Hello there everyone, this is lavoncason back at it again with another YouTube video. And the first reason why every Nintendo Switch 2 owner out there should have a Steam Deck is to play third-party games that are not on Nintendo Switch 2. See, in Summer Games Fest, there were a lot of big third-party games showing, and a lot of those big third-party games had the Steam logo, not the Nintendo Switch 2 logo. And with all those third-party games having that Steam logo, you'll be able to play all those third-party games. Yeah, not the max or highest settings, but you'll still be able to play those games on the Steam Deck. The second reason why a Nintendo Switch 2 owner should own a Steam Deck is because that 8th gen games / old games look better on Steam Deck than Nintendo Switch 2, with asterisks if there is no Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Because while yes, Nintendo Switch 2 backwards compatibility is pretty good, it only pretty much, go at max res when it comes to Switch dynamic resolution game. If a Switch game is unstable 30 FPS or 60 FPS, it'll make that game at stable 30 FPS or 60 FPS. But however, you are still playing with the Switch textures. With the PC version / playing the game on Steam Deck, you'll be able to have access to medium textures, high texture, or even ultra high textures. The third reason why a Nintendo Switch 2 owner should have a Steam Deck is the fact that you'll be able to have access and be exposed to the Steam ecosystem. You'll be able to get games at cheaper prices, have more features, etc. You can do a lot more with a Steam Deck than a Nintendo Switch 2. The fourth and final reason why a Nintendo Switch 2 owner should have a Steam Deck is the fact that you'll be able to play Xbox games, PlayStation games, and 10,000 of other Steam games as of right now. I would like to add this as well. While every Steam Deck owner should own a Nintendo Switch 2, and that is obviously to play the Nintendo Switch 2 games that are not releasing on the Nintendo Switch 1, and it's much easier to seamlessly transition to dock mode to handheld mode with a Nintendo Switch 2 than a Steam Deck, and that Nintendo Switch 2 third-party games will be much more optimized than on Steam Deck.
So those are the reasons that I've given why a Nintendo Switch 2 owner should have a Steam Deck. And I'll also have given out reasons why a Steam Deck owner should own a Nintendo Switch 2. So Steam Deck owners, are you going to pick up a Nintendo Switch 2 or are you going to avoid it at all costs? And Nintendo Switch 2 owners, are you going to pick up a Steam Deck or are you just going to avoid that device at all costs? Let me know in the comment section below this YouTube video. This is lavoncason signing out, and peace, and thanks for watching, and bye.